whether you're camping, bugging out, or hiking, you're going to need to wash up. And when you're done washing up, you're going to need to dry off. So that's why today we're taking a look at these EvoLike sports and travel microfiber towel sets. Alright, thanks for joining me today. Now, it may seem a little odd to be doing a review on something as common as a towel for your bug out bag or your emergency gear, or even your backpacking or hiking or camping stuff. But I got to thinking about the finer details that make these situations a little bit easier on people and make it feel a little more civilized, a little more comfortable. So I started looking around for some kind of towel I could use that could dry me off. And basically what my plan for this is to put it in my car emergency kit, because I've changed tires in the rain and it's not fun. And then you come back in your car and you're soaking wet. So I'm going to give you a little background on these towels, okay? You have 3 towels in here. Your first one is a 60 by 30. It's the main part of the set, okay? We're going to pull that out, and you'll notice that there's a little hidden compartment in here. We'll get to that later. There's your main towel. Now, this is kind of unique because you've got little fasteners on the end here, so you can hook it on pretty much anything. You can almost even use it as a shelter. Definitely something cool for travel. If you're traveling in an airport or something, and your plane's delayed for 12 hours, and yes, that's happened to me once. Maybe you want a little cover, a little place to cover up and hide in the corner and sleep. Something like that's handy. But that's not all there is to this. Now, as I said, this is 60 inches by 30. It's got a nice little pocket. So if you're a gym person, if you take this to the gym, you have a little pocket here to store your valuables in. And as long as you're not getting out of the shower and sopping wet, I'm sure this would be perfectly fine to keep yourself dry, while you're sweating or whatever. All right. You can put your keys, wallet, cell phones, pretty much anything in there. All right, that's the first towel. Now, we're going to get to the second one. And by the way, this bag is really nice. It's kind of like if you've ever bought stuff for travel, kind of like a toiletries bag. And you could almost use this in your bug out bag or your camp gear or your hiking gear as a little sanitation kit. Simply by tossing in, say, some baby wipes in the back here. Maybe a thing of soap, a thing of shampoo. Work pretty well. So this is the second towel. It's a little bit smaller, 30 by 15. Same material, same size. I mean, not same size, same material. And pretty much same usage. This is probably, if I were to put something in one of my get-home bags or something, this is probably the size I'd stick in there. Although the whole pack is small enough, you could probably stick it all in there and be fine with it. It's really not a heavy item. All right, lastly, and there's a funny story to this one here. The last thing, the towel, is really a microfiber cleaning towel. This is for cleaning your cell phone screens, tablet screens. Actually, I never even thought of it, but the monitor on this camera right here could probably use that. I'm going to give you a quick demo of it. I tried to get as many fingerprints on this as possible because I usually keep it pretty clean. I was actually having a hard time doing it. I thought that was kind of funny because normally I can open this up and get fingerprints on it without even trying. Now, I don't know if you can tell in the camera there, but that has absolutely no fingerprints on it whatsoever. So that's kind of handy to have. If you wear glasses, I wear readers, and let me tell you, drives me nuts to have stuff on them. And sometimes I'll spend all this time cleaning them, and boom, an eyelash will scratch across the front and make a big mess on it or something. So anyway, yeah, something really handy like that. It's got a little clip on it too. So you've got those 3, okay? The travel bag here is 11 by 9 inches. Really durable travel bag. Most people pack these in, well, I'll show you what it came in. It came in a bag like that. Most people pack it in a bag like that. You don't even get something like this. So for camping, this could be a nice little, sanitation kit. You could stick whatever you want in there, like I said before, and then you've got your towels to dry off. One of the reasons I'll be putting this in my vehicle is if you have ever been stuck on the side of the road in the rain and then had to get back in your vehicle, sopping wet, it stinks. So I was really happy to find this. So I think mine, I have 2 of them. I think mine's going to be for multiple uses. This will probably go in my get-home bag for a small towel to wipe my face, dry off in a hurry. Even if I get injured, you know, something like this can be used to clean blood off, whatever. It's very absorbent. And this one will probably go in the vehicle when I fold it up and make it nice. And probably stick this in the vehicle too, because I'm always looking for these. And I have one in my everyday carry bag. Get off there. But it's nice to have a secondary in the vehicle in an emergency. Again, you get out of your car, you're changing a tire, it's pouring rain. If you need your reading glasses, you're going to need to clean them off. So, we're going to get into showing you how it absorbs water here in a second. Let me clear the area off and get my cell phone out of the way. One of the reasons I like microfiber towels, and especially this one, is because they seem to grab water and just wipe it all up and absorb it really, really well. I use them out here in the shop for any kind of firearm work or cleaning up oil or spills, because this thing gets filthy when I clean a gun. And I just take a microfiber towel, wipe it down, and it's all clean. So they really tend to soak up water very well. They also can have antibacterial and antimicrobial properties, which these do. So that's kind of handy. All right, so we're going to spill some water here. We're going to see how this soaks it up. With my handy water bottle. Yeah. Let's see. It's not a ton of water, but it'll give you the idea. And soaks it up nicely, dries it off, and you're good to go. And I think that's probably the first water that's been on this in ages, because usually it's just coated with oil. So it's pretty absorbent, and the nice part about it is if it gets wet, it holds on to that water, and it's not going to spill it everywhere. Now, I spilled some there, but you can also wring these out and reuse them, and they're just as absorbent as they were the first time. So if it gets sopping wet, you can wring it out and just put it right back in there and use it again. So it's pretty handy. So let's move on to the washing and care instructions on this guy. Generally, my rule of thumb, and they also say this in the instructions too, is to make sure when you wash these the first few times, you don't wash them with any whites or anything else. Wash them alone. You don't need to tumble them dry. Let them dry naturally. I found that with microfiber towels, when you tumble them dry, they tend to lose some of their effectiveness. If you want to wash it, you can wash it. Wash it separately away from other, don't wash it with whites or something like that, okay? How would I use these? Well, like I said, if you're watching this review because you bought these and you don't even know what a bug out bag is and you don't camp and you don't hike, there's tons of usage for this thing. You can use it for travel, when you go on trips. If you don't want to use the hotel's towels, I know a lot of people are kind of grossed out by using towels that somebody else used. You can use them at the gym, and I'll probably use the bigger one at the gym maybe. If I don't put it in the car, it all depends. I'll have to see. Definitely used for pool, bathrooms, your outdoor, and like I said, camping. For sports, this would make an excellent neck towel. And that's another thing you can do with microfiber towels that's kind of cool, is if it's really hot, you can soak this and put it around your neck. So that's pretty handy too. So these are the EvoLike Sports and Travel Microfiber Towel Sets. I do like this thinner kind of finer microfiber. I find it absorbs a little bit better. Let me give you an example of some of the thicker microfiber. This towel is filthy because it's my counter cleaning towel, but you get the idea. It's kind of got those little fuzzy things on it. I find for cleaning yourself off and for cleaning up liquid, these finer ones work a little better. And because they have a little bit longer fibers in them, they tend to absorb a little bit better too. So that's the EvoLike Sports and Travel Microfiber Towel Set. Pretty simple, pretty basic idea. Something you may not think about when you're camping, or you may be throwing a real heavy, obnoxious, towel from your home into your camp bag. And something like this is super light. And you get 3 and the kit. And like I said, the kit can be set up as a sanitation kit, a cleaning kit. You're all set right there. So anyway, thanks for watching. We hope to see you guys soon. I'm going to put a link in the description on where you can pick these up. They're available on Amazon. The link to them and the link to their website as well. I found these to be, out of the ones I've looked at, probably the better ones out there. and least expensive. So thanks for joining us today. Hope you join us again soon, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.